What if I told you that almost everything your parents taught you about money? It's all a lie. Yeah, that work hard, save money, retire at 65, and live happily ever after fairy tale. It's about as real as a unicorn wearing Gucci slides. The truth is, most of us were raised on outdated money myths that keep us stuck, broke, and stressed out. Well, this video won't be like the others because today we're diving into the 12 biggest money lies your parents taught you and how to break them. My goal for this video is to burn down the old, outdated myths you've been led to believe so you can finally build real generational wealth. So take notes and prepare to offend your family group chat because it's about to get real. Let's dive in. Lie number 1. Go to school, get good grades, and you'll be rich. Ah, yes, the classic. Your parents probably repeated this more times than they reminded you to brush your teeth. But here's the raw truth. Degrees don't equal dollars. Just look around. Some of the wealthiest people on the planet either dropped out or never finished college. Meanwhile, many straight-A students end up drowning in student loans, stuck in soul-crushing jobs that barely pay the bills. Why? Because the traditional education system was designed to create obedient workers, not wealthy thinkers. Schools teach you to memorize facts, but they don't teach you to think critically, build a brand, negotiate a raise, or invest your money. Those skills, you have to chase them on your own. How to break it? Start prioritizing real-world skills over report cards. Learn about sales, marketing, financial literacy, investing, and how to build multiple income streams. Remember, no employer has ever said, "We love your GPA. Here's $1 million." It's what you do outside the classroom that makes you rich. If you thought that was harsh, wait until you hear lie number 2. It's the one that traps most people into lifelong jobs they hate. Lie number 2. A stable 9-to-5 job is the safest path. We've all heard it before. Get a good job with benefits, stick it out for 40 years, and retire with a gold watch. Sounds safe, right? Wrong. In today's world, job security is as real as unicorn insurance. And look, you need to understand this clearly. Companies are loyal to their bottom lines, not to you. Layoffs, outsourcing, automation. Your safe job can disappear overnight, even if you keep it. Relying on a single paycheck means your entire life is balanced on one fragile source. The pandemic proved this when millions lost jobs in a snap. Meanwhile, people with multiple income streams, they slept soundly. How to break it? Start building additional streams of income. Whether it's freelancing, investing, starting a side business, or rental income, give yourself backup plans. True security comes from independence, not dependence on a single employer. Remember, one income is risky. Multiple incomes are freedom. But hey, maybe you're thinking, I just need to save more and I'll be fine. Which brings us to lie number 3. Lie number 3. Saving money alone will make you rich. Remember that dusty piggy bank? Cute for kids. But as an adult, saving alone won't get you anywhere. Inflation laughs at your savings while eating its lunch. Your parents probably told you to stash cash under your mattress or dump it in a savings account. But guess what? Saving alone doesn't build wealth. It just preserves it. Barely. Inflation quietly eats away at your cash like termites in your walls. By the time you finally try to spend it, it's worth way less. Meanwhile, investors are multiplying their money, and you're stuck feeling safe while actually losing buying power. How to break it? You can't save your way to wealth. You need to invest. Put your money into assets that grow, like stocks, index funds, real estate, or businesses. Think of your dollars as little soldiers. They should be out fighting for you, not sitting at home getting weaker. Let compound growth become your best friend and stop letting inflation quietly rob you blind. Now let me pause real quick because it's not just about money lies. I know some of you out there are still struggling on your path to financial freedom. That's why we've created an entire playlist to help you level up your money game and stop being broke. Go back and watch those videos after this. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and join the members list to never miss a beat. Now, before you start rage quitting your bank account, let's tackle lie number 4, one that keeps people stuck in cheap, broke mindsets forever. Lie number 4, debt is always bad. Let's face it, parents talk about debt like it's Voldemort. But if you've been watching any of our recent videos, you already know. Not all debt is evil. Growing up, you probably heard horror stories about debt. It was treated like a monster hiding under your bed. Credit cards were evil, loans were dangerous, and the goal was to live completely debt-free. But here's the real plot twist. Debt isn't always the villain. It's how you use it that matters. Rich people use debt as a weapon to grow their wealth faster. They borrow to buy appreciating assets, rental properties, businesses, investments, things that generate income and grow in value. Meanwhile, most people fear debt so much, they never leverage it to build anything. How to break it? Stop lumping all debt into one big scary bucket. Learn to tell the difference between bad debt, credit cards for flashy toys, and good debt, borrowing to buy cash-flowing assets. Master the game of using other people's money to build your empire. Instead of running from debt, learn to make it work for you, not against you. If you thought debt was scary, wait till we talk about lie number 5. It's the one that keeps your dreams forever in someday mode. Lie number 5. Wait until you're older to enjoy life. Work until 65, then travel the world. Sound familiar? This advice was great in 1950. Your parents probably said, work hard now, enjoy life later. But you see, here's the problem. Later often turns into never. By the time you finally get that freedom, you might be too old or too tired to enjoy it. This mindset traps people in a cycle of waiting. Waiting for retirement, waiting for the weekend, waiting for someday. But life doesn't give refunds on wasted time. How to break it? Design a life you don't need to escape from. Start building streams of income now that give you flexibility today, not just in retirement. Take small trips, invest in hobbies, create moments you'll actually remember. Wealth isn't just about stacking cash. It's about buying back your time and using it while you still have the energy to enjoy it. Stop postponing joy. Build a life that feels good right now. Now let's talk about a lie that's sneakier than your friend who forgot to pay you back. Lie number 6. Your house is your greatest asset. You already know what I'm about to say. The American dream. We've all heard it. Buy a house as soon as possible. It's the smartest investment. But here's the kicker. Your personal home isn't really an asset. It doesn't pay you. It drains you. Between mortgage payments, maintenance, taxes, and unexpected repairs, your house is more like a cash-eating pet than a money-making machine. Robert Kiyosaki calls it a liability. Until it generates cash flow, your house is an expense masquerading as an asset. Rich people know the difference. They focus on assets that put money into their pockets every month, not ones that just look good on Instagram. Your primary residence may go up in value over decades, but until then, it's eating your income and locking you into one location. How to break it? Stop seeing your house as your retirement plan. Instead, focus on acquiring true assets, rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, businesses, things that generate cash flow and grow your wealth while you sleep. Once your investments are covering your lifestyle, then go ahead and buy your dream home guilt-free. Until then, treat your house for what it really is, a lifestyle choice, not a wealth-building strategy. Speaking of good intentions gone wrong, get ready for lie number 7, which might be keeping you stuck in the grind till you die cycle. Lie number 7, money can't buy happiness. Okay, sure, technically true, money doesn't buy happiness directly. But you know what's also true? Being broke doesn't buy happiness either. Honestly, this is one of the most repeated and misunderstood lines ever. Your parents probably told you this to keep you humble, but let's get real. While money doesn't directly buy happiness, it absolutely buys freedom, security, and peace of mind, all of which are the foundation for happiness. Try telling someone drowning in debt or stuck in a toxic job that money doesn't matter. They'll laugh or cry in your face. Money gives you choices: where to live, how to spend your time, who to work with, and what experiences to create. It can buy therapy, better health care, unforgettable adventures, and the ability to help loved ones. Those things don't magically appear from good vibes alone. How to break it? Stop demonizing money and start viewing it as a powerful tool to build a life that makes you genuinely happy. Use money to create freedom, not to impress others. Remember, the goal isn't to chase money blindly, but to use it intentionally so you can design a life that feels amazing to wake up to every day. All right, now lie 8 is so deeply ingrained, it makes you feel guilty every time you try to charge what you're worth. Let's break it. Lie number 8, talking about money is rude. Growing up, many of us heard, never talk about money at the dinner table. But this silence is exactly why so many people stay broke and clueless. Wealthy families openly discuss money. They teach their kids about investing, budgeting, and negotiating before they even hit high school. Meanwhile, most people avoid the topic like it's a contagious disease, leading to generations of financial ignorance and shame. Talking about money isn't rude, it's empowering. It's how you learn about better opportunities, avoid common pitfalls, and grow your network. Silence breeds ignorance, and ignorance keeps you stuck living paycheck to paycheck. How to break it? Start breaking the taboo. Have real conversations with friends, partners, and mentors about salaries, investments, and financial goals. Share strategies and learn from each other. Normalize financial transparency so you can break free from secrecy and step into true financial confidence. Now let's tackle lie number 9, the one that keeps people endlessly chasing cheap deals instead of building real wealth. Lie 9, always go for the cheapest option. Your parents probably told you to save every penny and buy the cheapest everything. But cheap today can be expensive tomorrow. And don't get me wrong, who doesn't love a good bargain these days? But always choosing the cheapest option is a mindset that can cost you way more in the long run. The cheapest shoes wear out faster, the cheapest car breaks down sooner, and the cheapest education might leave you unprepared for the real world. While frugality has its place, constantly choosing cheap over quality is a surefire way to stay stuck in a cycle of replacing and repairing rather than growing and thriving. Think of it like this: buying cheap is like putting a Band-Aid on a leaky pipe. It feels good short term, but costs more in the end. Wealthy people understand the value of investing in quality, whether it's in education, tools, relationships, or health. How to break it? Shift your mindset from price to value. Ask yourself, will this save me money, time, or stress in the long run? Invest in things that improve your life over time rather than drain your energy and wallet through constant replacement and frustration. Remember, cheap is often the most expensive choice you can make. Feeling attacked yet? Good. Let's move to lie number 10. The one that makes people think financial success is only for the lucky. Lie number 10. Rich people are just lucky. This one might be the biggest cop-out of all. It's comforting to think that wealthy people just got lucky because it excuses us from taking responsibility for our own financial outcomes. But here's the reality check. Most rich people didn't win the lottery or stumble into fortune. They built it. They learned, failed, adapted, and invested consistently over years, sometimes decades. Sure, luck plays a role in life, but relying on it as a wealth strategy is like waiting for lightning to strike while standing in your living room. The truth is, wealthy people create their own luck through smart decisions, calculated risks, and relentless action. How to break it? Stop blaming luck and start focusing on the controllable: your skills, mindset, and habits. Educate yourself, take strategic risks, build networks, and take ownership of your financial future. Remember, luck favors the prepared. So get prepared and go make your own fortune. We're down to the final 2 lies, and lie number 11 is one that might make you question your entire friend circle. Lie number 11. Keep up with the Joneses. This is the lie that traps millions in an endless cycle of spending and showing off. You see your neighbor roll up with a new car, so you want one too. Your cousin gets a fancy vacation? Suddenly you're booking flights you can't afford. This constant comparison game is like running on a treadmill that never stops. You sweat, you get exhausted, but you stay in the same place financially. Chasing status symbols keeps you broke and stressed. Meanwhile, truly wealthy people are quietly stacking assets and building freedom behind the scenes. They understand that real wealth isn't loud, it's silent and strategic. How to break it? Focus on your own goals and financial freedom instead of trying to impress strangers. Ask yourself, will this purchase help me build wealth or just make me look wealthier for 5 seconds? Prioritize assets over appearances. And remember, the Joneses are probably broke, trying to impress you too. All right, last one, the grand finale. Lie number 12 is the ultimate silent killer of dreams. Let's expose it. Lie number 12. Money isn't that important. Say this to your landlord when rent's due and see what happens. Money might not buy love, but it keeps the lights on. This might be the most dangerous lie of all because it sounds humble and noble on the surface. But let's get brutally honest. Money touches every part of your life. Your health, your relationships, your opportunities, and even your mental peace. Saying money isn't important is like saying oxygen isn't important because you can't see it. When you downplay money's importance, you give up control over your choices. You stay stuck in jobs you hate, can't support the people you love, and miss out on experiences that could enrich your life. Money gives you options and the power to live life on your own terms. How to break it? Start respecting money as a crucial tool, not something evil or shallow. Learn to manage it, grow it, and use it intentionally to build a life full of freedom and purpose. The goal isn't to worship money, but to master it so you can focus on what truly matters to you. Imagine this. 10 years from now, you're at a family barbecue. Your uncle is still telling everyone to save every penny, and your cousin is flexing his leased BMW. Meanwhile, you're sipping your drink, earning passive income, and booking a one-way ticket to anywhere you want. These 12 money lies are not just harmless myths. They're the silent scripts running your financial life. Break them, and you can rewrite your story completely. Comment the words, "No more lies," if you're done playing small. As a matter of fact, we figured out a 5-year wealth blueprint that breaks down exactly how to retire early. If that's something you're interested in, just click the video on the screen now, and we'll see you in the next one.